Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm going to do a midweek collective reading. I want to clear the energy before I can really move on to my personal readings. Okay, so focus is on the collective this morning. This card here wants to be seen. Manifestation time. Putting out that intention and just waiting for the return. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. Let's clear the air. Okay. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. I feel really drawn to use these first of all and then to clarify with the Archangel Power Tarot. Just looking at the image here of the Strength card. It's like, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Okay, so that will come in with that manifestation. Let's pull a Celtic Cross. Let's have a look at the situation. Any blocks? Any challenges? What's gone on in the past? Where are we? Wednesday, okay. It wanted me to see, but I didn't get a peek. Okay. There's 2 for the current energy. Oh, I've just lost my voice. Okay. Come back, come back. It feels like, you know, somebody wants to kind of peek out and or speak up, and then it's like, no, I don't want to, and the voice goes again. That was the future energy that I just pulled now. Let's have a look at how Divine is assisting this situation. That's how I want to say it today. How you're feeling about this situation. How others are feeling about this situation. We've got 2 cards. I feel like the first one's hope, and the second one is maybe a fear. And then an outcome. Let's have a look at the outcome. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Bring me sunshine. Bring me coffee. Okay. What's the situation? Somebody returning. So it's that energy of wanting to speak up, wanting to show their face. A bit, well, let's have a look at any challenges, because I felt a bit apprehensive. It's a surrender card. This card keeps coming up. Okay, this surrender card. It's troubling. It's troubling. Surrendering to this new life. Even though they're feeling good, I do feel it's a masculine's energy here. Struggling to show their face, struggling to speak up, to return. But they're feeling fine. They're feeling good. Let's have a look at what's gone on in the past. Okay, lots of burdens they're carrying. It looks like they're on their way home, but they're hiding. You can see here, he's covering his face. I felt like he was trying to sneak up. It's like, I don't know, I felt some surveillance here. Not to like kind of, you know, but that the masculine could be close to your home. Watching. Like in camouflage. Hiding. Okay. I feel like the masculine's been doing some surveillance. Maybe he's paid a visit to your hometown. To where you live. And he's like scoping it out undercover. That will come in with this sneaky energy of the surrender here. Because although this is the surrender card, it's a card of embarrassment, humiliation, behave in ways that you wouldn't normally behave. So maybe you're shocked at your own behaviour. Especially if it's kind of like, I'm not going to say stalkerish. This is A masculine who's wanting to know more. Okay. Current energy. One, I felt as if maybe other people involved with the plans are maybe trying to find out the Divine Feminine's whereabouts. This feels a bit like asking for advice. It's kind of like how to break down them walls. And then there's passion here. I feel as if like passion's pushed the masculine. I said, let's clear the air. Like why I wanted to do the collective reading. And I feel like this passion is just... I'm not sure. We're going to have to clarify on what's actually happening now. I want to say with the masculines because it's very undercover. A push for passion. I haven't got a clue why I would say that. The oracles will bring it together. A push for passion. I feel here he might have people, I wanted to say egging him on. Like encouraging him. But then to use the phrase like, we're just egging him on. So I want to say encouraging him. But there's this apprehension of kind of getting, I don't know, like egged. Whether these other guys maybe are wanting to see him fail, so they're egging him on as if to say, go on, go for it then, kind of thinking that he's going to be rejected. Because I feel that there's this energy of, well, definitely the Divine Masculine wants to be obviously the better man. So the Divine Masculine may have been speaking about the Divine Feminine, and now they're kind of egging him on to say, well, approach her then. But I feel like they're not really believing the Divine Masculine. It's like maybe he's living in dreamland. He most definitely is. Look, it's fairy tales. So I feel maybe these others don't believe in true love, in dreams coming true. And I feel like it's egging the masculine on, but I feel as if they feel he's going to be rejected, which is causing this apprehension. Let's look at the future energy. The universe is offering this. If you have a look, you've got the archway here, so the prosperity is on this side. And I feel like the masculine's hiding behind them bushes there. It's like it's all in through that gate, that archway. But I feel he's on the other side. I wanted to say then, it'd be interesting to see whether or not the Fool comes up, because the Fool is holding these flowers. I want to say if the Fool comes up, he's been in the grounds. I do love these readings. Okay. If the Fool turns up, then he's taken that leap of faith and he's got a bit closer. Look at me looking outside, there's loads of bushes out there, like being surveyed. Oh, what's going on behind the scenes? Oh dear. We've got the masculine here. He's got his eyes screwed up, so he's squinting. It is the card of being in the physical. It's the Pentacles. So it's about material. I believe that this could be an intention. I'm not sure if it's actually happening, but if it comes up in the cards as in like this is the energy, then it could be this is what maybe is going through the masculine's mind, that they're thinking of maybe plans of what they could do. Let's have a look at how they're viewing themselves. So, like I say, I do think that maybe this isn't happening, okay, in the physical. Don't get, like, jumpy. But it is kind of like... I don't know, he's still outside, though, isn't he? Looking at that window, like, in winter time. I feel here as if the masculine really just wants to... He's feeling left out in the cold, look. But I feel as if he wants to know what goes on at Christmas time within the Divine Feminine's house. He's paying no attention to this other person, and this other person is... I don't know where this other person's leading him, unless we are talking kind of coming on from yesterday's reading. Whether it's not actually, you know, a phone call that the Divine Masculine's maybe partner, ex, wants. Maybe she wants actually a visitation. Okay, these readings get deeper, but hey. How this affects others, I think that's what I said. Well, we've got the Divine Masculines here with the Hierophants. So this is commitment, marriage, how this will affect others. Let's look at any hopes. Well, we're going to look at the hopes first. Then it's a positive result. That it all works out perfectly. That's the hope. Let's look at the fear. That maybe it backfires. But I feel as if the masculine here is very addicted to this connection. That maybe he doesn't have any doubts. He's just addicted to the Divine Feminine. I just felt like I've got a very tickly bag. But I felt like there's some masculines here kind of wanting to set the Divine Masculine up for failure. I think it's going to backfire on them. The Divine Masculine here, even though he's hiding and maybe being led to the Divine Feminine by, I don't know. I don't really think... He may be a bit apprehensive because he's hiding here. He wants to peek out, he wants to speak up, and then it kind of, he's taken back. But there's a surety here of the connection. It's like, well, he can't really get over this. So there has to be a next step. Let's look at the outcome. The Divine Feminine in the world here. I feel like it's a Christmas wreath. Oh, hanging on her door. It's like this archway, isn't it? Where's the archway gone? I feel this is where the masculine feels complete. Home. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. Home. The Divine Feminine in the Queen of Pentacles. The Divine Mother. Nurturing, comforting. Supportive. Inspirational. Let's get these Archangel Power Tarot cards. They always put a positive spin on everything. And that's what I feel this masculine's doing. Putting a positive spin. He knows what he's doing. He's still screwing his face up a little bit. And this is a messenger in the physical. So I feel he might feel a bit uncomfortable with whatever actions, but he's had a push for passion. Oh, we got it out. Okay. Let's carry on and clear this energy. Let's see. Should we have a look? Looks like Jasper. A little bit. He's not a lion, but he would be my lion. Jasper has such a lion's nose. Okay. We've got the Knight of Raphael on the bottom here. Romantic, dramatic, poetic and introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. That's what it feels like. Nervousness, a flutter. Butterflies. Let's look at this, let me have a look at it. The Six of Cups. Somebody returning. They're like carrying the flowers there. So they may have been secretly hanging around for a while. I'm not going to say like in your physical environment, okay, but wanting to be. I feel their energy's been hanging around for a while, and these flowers here have bloomed. And it's like he's picked them. And he's going to bring them to the Divine Feminine. This is just such a mature love. Let's see what the archangels would like to say. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour, and don't give up. So even though I want to say the masculine maybe keeps pulling away, he's not giving up. Justice is on his side here. I think he knows that. Let's read the Justice card. It's a Major Arcana. It's card number 8, that infinity symbol. The angel sent you this card as assurance that the right decision will be made. Court cases, settlements or other issues decided by third parties will be ruled in your favour. Where situations had previously become unfair, Archangel Regal can help restore balance between the people involved, and you will soon be able to put this challenge behind you. This card also brings a message of empowerment, that the situation you find yourself in was partially created by previous choices you made, and therefore new choices can bring about new results, if you desire. Well, I said this is a kind of push for passion, so I think the Divine Masculine does desire this. So this card also brings a message of empowerment, that the situation you find yourself in was partially created by previous choices you made, and therefore new choices can bring about new results, if you desire. It is very important to make fair and carefully measured decisions at this time. Kindness and justice must always be extended towards everyone involved. Additional meanings of this card: seek equality, set aside emotion, do the logical thing, and review legal papers carefully. How this affects others, and there's a marriage here with just masculines in the picture. So I believe that with this other feminine here, I'm kind of touching on yesterday's divorce is on the cards. So Archangel Regal is the angel to call upon whenever you find yourself in a challenging situation with someone else. He can soften the energy between two people or even groups, so that a peaceful and harmonious resolution can be found. That's what I felt I had to come on to do. I said, like, it was like a collective. I needed to come on to kind of soften the energy between two people or even groups. Okay, so that a peaceful and harmonious resolution can be found. Justice. You gotta fight for your right to party. This pushing for passion. 5 of Swords. The embarrassment, the humiliation. It is the card of surrender. I want to say it's the Divine Masculine surrendering to what he believes. He believes he's right about this, to go towards the Divine Feminine, that it's a very sacred connection. He just has to face the fear and do it anyway. Let's look at this surrender card, because it's the block. A 7 of Ariel, he's been in someone's garden. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. And that's what I feel this is. It's like coming to the divine feminine now. Her kind of environment. He's not quite in the garden. Look, he's on the outskirts here. But the divine masculine has invested wisely. Needs to have patience and wait for the harvest. This is the block. Well, I believe that's what he has been doing. Let's have a read. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavour. Which is the future energy, is the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what the 7 of Ariel wants to say. I don't want to be here all day with this reading. Okay. Your seeds are well planted. However, some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You may not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is being made. Have patience, it's almost time. This is a good opportunity to pause and review how far you've come. Are things moving along as you'd planned? If not, what changes might you make in the future? If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long finishing it up. The next success awaits your attention. I feel that might be like a divorce, a separation. It's saying like, don't wait too long. Okay, to kind of move on. The next success awaits your attention. Additional meanings of this card: a temporary pause, a welcome break in action, pondering, future, strategies, and determination. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Okay. Hiding though. Planning his next steps. That's what he's focusing on. He can't see anything else in front of him apart from like his feet. So he's carefully planning his next steps. This is past energy. The 6 of Ariel. This is balancing things out. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Looks like justice again here. It's like the mini justice. So when justice steps in, which is what we're talking about with returning to this love, justice has stepped in here to balance out the scales. And I want to say that's had a knock-on effect within actually your physical. You're feeling more stable and balanced within your physical life. Squeaky elbow. 6 of Ariel. There are great blessings in giving and receiving. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. If you're the recipient of such a loving gift, then accept it with gratitude and humility. If you have the means to give to those in need, then do so in a compassionate way, without asking for anything in return. Keep in mind that gifts do not always have to be financial, but can be energetic, or take the form of help based on experience. When giving to others, consider what they truly need. Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that are well thought out and empower the recipients going forward. Additional meanings of this card: pennies from heaven, promotions or bonuses, acts of kindness, scholarships or grants. Felt here the burdens. The divine masculine gives a lot, okay, very generous, as in his time and his energy and effort. And scales are going to balance out here. So he's going to be receiving back. What else did I pick up? Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that are well thought out and empower the recipients going forward. So the divine masculine definitely has something planned here. with the Ace of Wands. I'm not sure we're meant to know more. Something going on undercover that's being well thought out. The Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you in a spiritual quest. Wow. I spoke about the Divine Masculine kind of being egged on to approach the Divine Feminine. He's just in the... Well, he's really in the clearing now. He's out of the woods. He's out of the woods. Just needs to cross that bridge to the Divine Feminine. And all the treasure is there. Let's read this. The Eight of Cups means you're leaving the Eight behind and you're going towards the Two of Cups. The Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. The ways in which you've evolved have you convinced that there must be more to life, and there is. So there's this certainty for the Divine Masculine. He is convinced that there's something better waiting for him. Others may not think so or don't believe him. The inward search for answers is rewarded at this time. It's time to leave the past behind and embrace a brand new you. This choice is not forced upon you, but is of your making. Your past experiences have been very important in helping you understand who you are. Be grateful for what you've learned and build upon it. A relocation or changing your job or relationships is possible at this time. The additional meanings of this card: a journey, a spiritual quest, doing what you know is right for you, and a change of interests. Very interesting. I picked up about the studying part with this. Your past experiences have been very important in helping you understand who you are. Be grateful for what you've learned. It's like being the apprentice here, and build upon it. It's like building upon... The masculine's on a spiritual quest here. So it's building upon his... what he knows, his study. Let's have a look at this. Here it is. New Earth. It's like stepping into New Earth. A whole new world. Okay. The Page of Michael, we've got the Surveyor again. But he's truthful, perspective, analytical and blunt. An exciting new challenge for the Divine Masculine. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. I feel it's definitely this dissolvement here. Making sure that you wrap things up. I wanted to say wrap things up in time for Christmas. Feels there's a bit of an urgency. Page of Michael. Situations. Okay, so we're going to have situations, people, and then additional meanings of this card. An exciting new challenge is coming. Life brings you something unexpected. But don't worry, you have what it takes to proceed successfully. Your intellect and ability to discern the truth are the only tools you'll need. Don't hesitate to do research or ask for assistance from those with the right expertise. Business or legal contracts will need thorough review. Okay, let's go to people. A student of life who is continually learning something new. Someone who relies on logic and reason to make his or her decisions. Truthful, balanced, insightful, and sometimes unpredictable. That's what it come in with. I felt first of all the masculine was a bit like shocked with his own behaviour. I picked up again with the surveillance part. I actually felt, because I've said it might not be in the physical, I actually felt the masculines. I know for certain the masculines are reaching out for for readings, because they've been reaching out to me. But that's what I felt it was, is that they're looking into the cards. They're reaching out for people who have who are experts. Experts. Their expertise. It said about it here. Don't hesitate to do research or ask for assistance from those with the right expertise. So I feel maybe the Divine Masculine is a sought advice. From the spiritual side. Whether that's tarot cards or just having somebody to talk through the connection with. I feel like it's definitely the masculine's found somebody to talk about the connection with. Okay, let me carry on with this. Page of Michael. Additional meanings of this card: communicating your plans, important documents, and a temporary delay. Okay. And I feel that this is then coming into needing to wrap things up with the Five of Pentacles and with the Hierophant. So wanting to come correct. What Divine's helping with? I want to say sending the message in the physical. Reaching out. It's not the Knight of Pentacles, and we didn't have the Fool, okay? The Knight of Pentacles would be actually in the physical, producing an offer. So this may be just communication, telephone call, a message some way, shape or form, maybe an email, a text message. Just reaching out somehow in the physical. And I feel here this is like the Divine Masculine just wants to let the Divine Feminine know some plan. It's not the whole thing just yet. There's still dissolvement. But it's like the Divine Masculine wants to reach out to the Divine Feminine with some intention before Christmas. Okay. The Ace of Michael, the Resurrection. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress, and clear up communication problems with others. And that's what I felt. It was the Divine Masculine just wanting to reach out. It's Archangel Michael here guiding, who's with the Divine Masculine. Okay, he's the protector. And he's encouraging the Divine Masculine here to clear up these communication problems with others. And I believe that includes the Divine Feminine. We've opened it straight up. You've come up with a wonderful new idea. Insight that had previously eluded you shines upon a situation or problem. Now the way forward is clear to you and you move full steam ahead. There is an opportunity here to do things in an entirely new way. Give attention to the details in your plan of action, but also keep an eye on the big picture. There could be a bumpy start, but don't let that deter you from continuing to move forward. Clear up any communication problems with others. Don't allow misunderstandings to fester, and get to the truth of the matter. Additional meanings of this card: be honest with yourself, look for the silver lining, and don't give up. Okay. A little bit bumpy for the Divine Masculine at the moment. Just reminds me of Christmas time. Look at the snow. And here's the masculine here. I want to say coming in from out of the cold. An epiphany. It's the Hermit. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others, and answers that come through meditation. There's still this certainty here for the masculine, knowing what he needs to do. His lantern here. This card signals that you're on a quest to discover your true self. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight into the nature of your own heart and your life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right moment. It could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment to welcome you to the starry mountaintop where self-discovery awaits. Additional meanings of this card: consider life's mysteries, spend quiet time alone, be a light to others, heed your own counsel, and wise advice is coming your way. Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insight or to tap into their own inner knowledge. You can call upon him to assist you in understanding complicated metaphysical concepts. If you're finding it difficult to meditate, ask Archangel Raziel to help quiet your mind and allow your angels and guides to bring you the spiritual insights you're seeking. The Hermit is just a knowing now. Then we have the Hierophant. Let's have a look. We've got the Knight of Raphael. So they're independent masculines here, and they're coming in romantic, dramatic, poetic and introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. It's definitely been sharing here with others, like some spiritual truths that he knows. Knight of Raphael. Okay. The situation. It looks like the Hierophant setting them off, and they're off. It's like go time. Be prepared to be swept off your feet. Someone has the ability to bring deep emotions to the surface. This card often represents falling in love. It can also herald creative or artistic proposals and career opportunities, as well as situations or topics that make your heart flutter happily. Okay, let's go to the people. That was the situations. Someone who is a champion of emotions and artistic endeavours. A person who is in love with love itself and anything romantic. Poetic, dramatic, optimistic, sophisticated and introspective. Don't think they need anyone to really clarify what their next move is. They're focusing on that themselves. It's like they're trusting themselves on this issue. And the optimistic, well, just comes in great with the next card, with the sun. Anyway, additional meanings of this card: engagements and weddings, rose-coloured glasses, powerful emotions, the need to get grounded. Need to get grounded. I feel like the Divine Masculine's kind of hiding out in the bushes, in the woods, behind a tree. It's optimism here. Optimism regarding the connection. It's turned out to be quite a long reading, isn't it? Oh, it's not too bad. So I feel like I've been on a long time. The Queen of Michael, the Queen of Swords. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Another one to come out. Oh, okay, the positivity. Before I have a look at this one, because it says here, a time for your career rather than your relationships. Well, that will be like the prosperity, okay, the optimism of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine working together here. Then we have the Devil. So this is focusing on your career rather than your relationships. And then the other side of it is, where are you sliding off to? It's like, once the business has been done, then it's like getting down to some naughty business. Let's have a look at what this is. Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. That's just too funny. Sorry. I was looking at, you know, all this work, and then this is kind of like the divine masculine, divine feminine together. It's just like releasing their stress the way that they know how to. A need for detoxification. The best of both worlds. Heaven and hell. Oh. I was going to say innocence and wicked. So, right, let's read this. Let's read these. Queen of Michael, I feel this is about them coming together to work together as light workers, as mentors. The divine masculine has very much been studying and practicing his mentoring. Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. Past experiences have prepared you perfectly. Well, that's the most happiest card in the... I think in my deck, the Channel of Love deck, I think I call the card, the Sun card, perfect. I've got them out. We'll pause them. We're nearly done. Okay. You know exactly what to do. Past experiences have prepared you perfectly for the situation you find yourself in. Wisdom blended with humour makes the task easy to accomplish. Give others credit for good intentions rather than perfect actions. This is a time in life for advancing your career and getting things done rather than engaging in romantic relationships. A person who has both a brilliant mind and a great sense of humour. Someone who has varied and broad experience of life. Perceptive, courageous, analytical, cool, calm and collected. Additional meanings of this card: a faithful friend, wise counsel and feng shui. Being all balanced in the home. This is where the divine masculine feels at home. It's like it's a perfect balance. Then we're going to move on to the Devil card with the Seven of Raphael. Variety is the spice of life. It's time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and then take action without looking back. So it's like it's time to stop dreaming about this and make it happen in the physical. It's time to have the best of both worlds. If you're drawn to a... Let me just show you these. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, that colour holds meaning and guidance in making your choice. Additional meanings of this card: unrealistic expectations, procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, a need for detoxification. Indulging in excesses. Okay. It's going to have to get the balance. Maybe this is the hope or fear. It's like, but you don't want to be in a situation where it's all work and no play. It's kind of like finding that balance here. Divine feminine in the world here. It's like she's in her own little world. And the divine masculine has to step into that. I said like it's a whole new world. And we have the divine masculine here. I feel if you have a look, it looks like he's in a bubble. I know it's a rainbow here. But I feel like he's in his bubble. I'm not sure who he's talking to. I believe it's someone in the physical. We have the archangel above here. It's like, I don't even believe that the divine masculine really needs to ask his angels. He knows what he's doing. But he's having a chat with someone. He might be asking the angels to guide him. If you have a look, the rainbow's kind of pierced through. It's like where she's kind of getting the connection, the messages through to the masculine. I think she has lots of birds around her. And we've been speaking about how the masculines have been receiving messages through birds. I think these are the signs and the synchronizations. What does the card say? Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So sending the divine masculine, maybe somebody else who has the same vision for our world. Looks like it's another masculine here who's helping the divine masculine to consider his next move, his next step. Two of Gabriel. You're making great progress. If you're experiencing a pause in the action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You may have a choice to make. Don't let indecision keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind, so follow your heart. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. Additional meanings of this card: long-term vision, business partnerships, showing great courage, gay friends or relationships. Oh, okay, the business partnerships. I feel as if maybe the divine masculine has lots of business plans lined up for the divine feminine. Okay, so it's like he has ideas for her that will help her. Queen of Pentacles, Strength card. I picked up on this straight away. Strength and grace through kindness. Self-confidence and forgiveness. I've got Rob Bass coming through. It takes two to make a thing go right. Okay, card number 11. I want to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. It takes two. Okay. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness toward yourself. You may see aspects within you that cause you worry or impatience. But every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. The additional meanings of this card: self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength, influence through kindness. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals. Interesting. Why is my screen gone dark? Okay. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals, the environment, and those who seek to safeguard our world. Her name means Lioness of God, and she can inspire great courage in the hearts of those who call upon her. Archangel Ariel is also known to be an angel of manifesting the essentials of daily life. Call upon Ariel if you're feeling uncertain or experiencing a lack of confidence, and she will help you get in touch with your own inner strength. This is the masculine here, really taking on the divine feminine strength within himself, but actually wanting like to promote the divine feminine in the physical. It's like he understands how much of an asset she is. Right, okay, let's crack on. Yes, let's. It's nearly 11:22. Feminine compassion, that's the strength card. 11:11, I just said it's nearly 11:22. Nearly. That's what the divine masculine's looking for. Wanting. The feminine compassion. Divine intervention. So we've got the Tower here. This needs to be addressed. It's like no more procrastinating on this issue. And we've got 2. Okay. Live in the Tao is peaceful life. The Hermit. We've already seen the Hermit with the Epiphany. And it's time that those hidden secrets come out. With the Moon card. Sun card. The Moon and the Sun. Just need the stars. 2 stars. Okay. What was I going to pull? I feel like I want to get a colour card. It made mentions about those pots. With the... no, not this one. If you were drawn to a particular colour, to a particular pot, this colour could have meaning for you. I was drawn to this one. I think last time I looked at this, I was drawn to the 2 that were together, oranges and lemons. I was drawn to the blue one this time. Let's have a look. That's the throat chakra. Turquoise. Awaken your empathy. Itchy nose. Okay, I need to get this wrapped up, guys. It feels a lot lighter now, this energy. Okay, it's good. You really can't make it up, guys. Okay. 34. Turquoise. What colour did you choose? Well, we're going with turquoise today. 34. Awaken your empathy. And I've got my sunshine cup. Perfect. Turquoise inspires the use of communication with feelings, builds confidence in your abilities, connects you with your intuition, and awakens your empathy. Turquoise makes ancient wisdom available and provides a sense of connection to your inner mastery. Holding something turquoise to awaken your empathy for others. Empathy. When you empathise with people, you let go of your judgments and place yourself in their shoes. Allow your spirit to soften and receive an opportunity to support, encourage and inspire others. Hold something turquoise. Let's get this word out. Hold something turquoise, a crystal, some fabric, a flower, to remind you of your ability to help others. Then tell someone who needs to hear it that you care about them. The biggest way to prevent diseases is to show others that they matter. Say, I can now place myself in other people's shoes and talk to them from a place of love and compassion. That's beautiful. Especially as the masculine here has got his head down looking at his shoes. He is placing himself in. He's very much practicing this. this compassionate, loving energy. And it's like the path that he is choosing to take. Some might get him, some might not. I don't think it matters anymore to the Divine Masculine. Okay. I wanted to get an enchanted map. Do you want to? No, okay. We're going to get an angels and ancestors. Oh, and the power of love wants to come out. Okay. That's cool. Let's just get this reading wrapped up. We've got to pull some oracle though. Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. What did it say on here? With turquoise. Very similar colours, guys, here. That was 34. It was the last statement. The biggest way to prevent diseases is to show others that they matter. So hold something turquoise, a crystal, some fabric, a flower, to remind you of your ability to help others. Then tell someone who needs to hear it that you care about them. The biggest way to prevent diseases is to show others that they matter. Okay, so let's look at the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Was it yesterday I said, before you go to the doctor, the first thing you need to check is your happiness levels? Okay. So healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually and physically with their energy. But they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a Celtic healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald colour of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. The extended message. If you are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life, it doesn't say if. Did I say that? It says you are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. It's just this sun energy really coming through today. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Okay, let's get this Tower of Love card. Seven of Gabriel, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. And the Two of Michael, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. The screen keeps going dark. Joy on the bottom there. Joy to the world. Okay, let's carry on. Not with the caroling, with the cards. We're going to go into a carol service now. Not today. Okay, maybe another day. Self-love. You realise that love of self is necessary to love another. and it most definitely is. Here's a divine masculine here, really. He's taking it on. I just want to say, like, the mission, he is just taking it on. He understands the importance of this self-love, of loving self first, and only then can you really, truly love another. And it's because you won't be seeking. You won't be seeking for somebody else to make you feel complete. You'll feel whole. Self-love. As the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true. The most important goal you can achieve in this physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. And it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, your faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? Your soul is perfect, your human shell is imperfect, and so is everyone else's. The quality of love you give out is only as good as the quality of love you have for yourself. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity you do others. You've made mistakes, but you've learned from them. That's what progress and spiritual evolution is all about. That's what progress and spiritual evolution are all about. Love your weaknesses as much as your strengths, because they are your teachers. You have to just love all of you. Self-forgiveness, self-love. Okay. I'm going to end on a Rumi. I didn't really want this to be this long, but hey, it is what it is. It's 11:33. That 33 is a Christ consciousness number. Let's see what card wants to come out from Rumi. And I'm going. Okay. Do I have any coffee left? Merciful Mother Jamal. Card number 44. Got those doubles. Double numbers coming out today. I just opened up to 33. I don't know, I was hanging around in the 20s. Can we get to the page, please? The Dance of the Divine Feminine. Okay. O sudden resurrection, O countless blessings, O blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Rumi. You blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved not respond in kind and offer you solace, comfort and mercy, for not all success must be hard won? Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all-powerful. It shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance. The mercy of the All-Merciful, let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being and bring to you the grace that is deserved. I feel this reading's very soft. This oracle brings you a message. There is a shift taking place now in the matter of great importance to you. From Jalal to Jamal, from justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing. Now opening up before you. Okay, so this is your path, your destiny, and your blessing, now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbour. You shall find that the unravelling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness, a gentler approach. You are also being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its purpose, yet this oracle comes to you with guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. Can you gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps score and demands retribution, an eye for an eye, the exponent of absolute justice? Can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady who loves, is wise, and who steadies the workings of the world with the softest of touches? So this is the part here where it's sad about embracing the divine feminine. She makes him soft. Oh, what song was I listening to? The Pointer Sisters before. I wanna love her with a slow hand. Oh, is it I wanna love? I want a man with a slow hand. I wanna love her with an easy touch. Very interesting. Okay. I don't really know the words though, do I? But hey. Let's carry on. Let's read again about allowing the divine feminine here. Can you gently but firmly put to one side the judge within, the one who keeps score and demands retribution, an eye for an eye, the exponent of absolute justice? Can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady who loves, is wise, and who steadies the workings of the world with her softest of touches? Don't fear that if you suddenly give yourself a break, all your discipline, hardness, toughness, and suffering will go to waste. No, all things provide learning and serve divine purpose. But now there is no reason to continue in that way. It is time to learn another way. You are strong enough now to become gentle. If there is a foe or fight in your life, ask the Mother of Mercy to bless it into resolution. Okay. You are being told now, it said if you pulled another card and we didn't. So you are being told now that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. You have more power than you realise, and it is in your being. It is not in your ability to control others or manipulate situations, for such actions are unworthy of a being of your magnitude and are unnecessary for your success. You are also being given the message that your prayers are powerful. Although action in the world is a part of your soul purpose and plan, when you pray, have convictions that your prayers are real and heard and are responded to by the great universal heart. So pray carefully and thoughtfully. Be present and speak as if you were speaking to your dearest, oldest, and most influential and powerful friend, because of course, that is exactly what you are doing. Pray from the heart and trust in the power of your prayers. There is no limit to what you can pray about, nothing unspiritual or unworthy, nothing, so pray. This oracle brings you the message that the great power of compassion is reaching for you, that it wants to help you, but is waiting for you to ask. So ask, then you shall receive. Okay. Whoop, we're going to have to get off. Okay, we've nearly been on for an hour and 10 minutes. Here's a sacred honouring ritual. With your hand on your heart, say, I call upon Jamal. I actually was feeling quite heaviness in my heart, this last part. Let's hold our hearts. With your hand over your heart, say, I call upon Jamal, Mother of Mercy, upon Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, and ask for your grace, intervention, and blessing now in all matters of life. I accept the help of the great universal compassion, seeking to bestow itself upon me now. Thank you. If there is a particular issue with which you are struggling, you may also like to speak of that specifically for a few moments in your prayer. When you are ready, rest with both hands at your heart for as long as feels good. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. It's just like, okay. I felt like it was like reverberating. My words, I could feel them echoing through my body. Quite fascinating. Anyway, I'm going. Okay, there was your midweek kind of catch up, guys. Okay, I will catch up with you soon. If you want to book yourself in for a half price reading before the end of the year, then send me an email. I'll put the regular prices in the description box and you can check out what my services are. Get that booked in. Okay, right guys, I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.